Yo, what it is, man? I'm back. I've been doing battle rap the last couple weeks, but um, I ain't really been doing this show like that. But this is important, so let me go ahead and get the intro out the way, man. Good morning, America, DMV, the metropolitan world, man. Y'all know what time it is on this platform. Prosperity TV is indeed back underway, and Prosperity Sports Zone is back on air. Story time, I guess you can call this. Hopefully, I don't slip up and use any expletives because, like I said, I have been on my battle rap show past couple weeks. We are only here in light of Tracy McGrady. I would give the nigga a shout out, but see, I messed up. I told y'all I was gonna mess up. Um, I would give him a shout out, but he don't deserve no shout out, man. We are here because Tracy went on the two platforms and showed his behind. If I'm going to be 100, he went on 520 podcast. He went up there, showed his tail. Man, that was pretty distasteful. But I saw that first, and I saw this Kobe mess, and I say, oh no, this brother, he got to get put on the docket. He got to come holler at the judge, cause Big Home done lost his rabbit ass man. And y'all know I rock with T Mac Joe, so this is gonna look like I'm being a sucker, I'm being a traitor or whatever. But right is right, is wrong. You know, the equivalent of this is like if Kobe Bryant was here and he thought it was appropriate for him to call out Elgin Baylor, Jerry West. You see what I'm saying? Bill Russell and those boys, man. He thought it was appropriate to call them out and say, "Oh yeah, you think you put me on those Celtics teams? We can't win, 12 championships instead of 10." Yeah. I don't know, bro. It's like it's distasteful, it's disrespectful, and most importantly, it's inaccurate. Let's get into it. I don't even know where he was. I have no idea where T Mac was. I have no idea why he was there. I ain't gonna lie to you. All I know is he's got a microphone. He dressed up and all whatnot. He states that pretty much Kobe didn't do anything special, winning three titles. Yeah, Shaq. He said, "You don't think you gave me Shaq? I can't win three titles. You put me on that team. I'm not gonna lead them championships." And Tracy, the answer is no. Just like I said on YouTube on comments, bro. If you was on that Lakers squad, I'm gonna keep it 100. They'd be lucky to sniff a Western Conference final, and that's my honest God truth. God strike me down right now if I'm lying. Because if you said God strike me down while I'm lying, if I'm lying, if you would have said that, your ass would be on the news. You'd be on the news, bro. You know you full of it. That is just. Hold on, let me get my words together. So let's talk numbers. Let's talk numbers. We can start there. Um, Big homie says he would have took them two, three championships. Not one, not two, three. Okay, right now, like I stated, when I exposed Big homies never won a playoff series as the number one option. Right. I also stated that Orlando, they were never trash. So if he tries to say, "Oh yeah, they were trash," I carried. Yeah, he carried a little. He carried on the offensive side. For sure, we know this. We know that there was no adequate number two and number three options on those Orlando teams as offense is concerned. We know that, right? And I I thought that Tracy was of the understanding that although that he underachieved, it wasn't. It's not like he underachieved to a point of no understanding. It's the NBA. It's still NBA. I think getting inducted into the Hall of Fame. I think Cole just not being around to really own his spotlight as the shooting guard of the last 30 years. T Mac, Gilbert, all these dudes who had, because T Mac, I'm going to keep it 100, man. He had a run. He had a run. He was not instant greatness for 15 years. He was not. So he had a run. He had a monstrous, like, 9-year run. He had a run. He was not a Carmelo Anthony. He was not a Kobe Bryant. He was not a Paul Pierce. He can't hold Paul Pierce's jockstrap. And Paul Pierce compared to Carmelo Anthony, compared to Vince Carter, as a effing bum. And we keeping it 100. He's a bum, and we talked about this. But when it comes to a T Mac and a Paul Pierce, a T Mac's a bum. You dig? I take a look at a Paul Pierce. I take a look at a T Mac, bro. Yeah, one dude in his prime, he was more electric. Yeah, one dude's always been more athletic, right? One dude in his prime, Slim, he was way more unstoppable than the other dude in his prime. But the other dude's prime lasted 13 years, man. What are we talking about, man? What are we talking about? This is a finals MVP we talking about, man. He got the same career average as T Mac, and he ain't put up points like T Mac. What are we talking about? So when we talking about T Mac versus Kobe, bro, there is no T Mac versus Kobe. That's what I'm here to say, Slim. That's what I'm here to put out in the forefront for all the hoops fans that's really out here paying attention. Let me let y'all know something. There is no T Mac versus Kobe, Holmes. T Mac is never close enough to knock on the door of Kobe Bryant because he had a run. He wasn't instant greatness. He had a run. He had a 9-year run. I'm gonna show you the 9-year run. You dig? I'm gonna show you the 9-year run. Okay, from the year 2000, it was from the year 2000 all 2009. And I'm being generous when I'm even mentioning 2009. He played 35 games and averaged 15 points. But I think the season before that, he was on NBA Live. Or, like, not one of them times he was in Houston, he was on NBA Live. Man. So it's a situation where um, we can go there. We can go to us. Like I already stated, homie has never in history won a playoff series until I'm gonna put this in perspective. He finally got a playoff series win, but I'm looking at it and it doesn't even count because he did not play in any of those games. Ironically, in this postseason run, in his final season in the NBA in 2013, as a member of the San Antonio Spurs, he only played in the NBA Finals in the 6 games that they lost out of the 7. He did not play in the first round win, second round win, Western Conference Finals win. He didn't participate. He posted DMPs for all 3 rounds. Then he played 5 minutes a game in the NBA Finals, and then we've got a basket, a rebound, and a basket, rebound, and assist. But no, let's not talk about that. Let's talk about what Brody did in his prime. Because, like I said, he only had a prime that lasted for 9 years. 8, if we gonna keep it a hundo. 8. You see what I'm saying? Because look, boom, get knocked out in Orlando in '01. You didn't even. First of all, he didn't even go to. No, yes, he did. Yeah, he went to the playoffs. He missed the playoffs in '04. You can't afford to miss the playoffs. And you talking about, I could have took them to a championship. You missed the playoffs in '04, bro. You missed the playoffs in '04. Cole ain't missed the playoffs till '06. Or was it '05? He might have missed the postseason. First year they got rid of Shaq. You missed the playoffs in '04. Then you got eliminated in '01, right? You was playing 44 and a half minutes a game. You shot a 41% from the field. You shot a 20% Curry began now. So now we're going to game 7. We finally winning some playoff games in '03. Now we're going to game 7. Brody was averaging 31, 4, and 7, right? 44% shooting, 34 from the three, 77 from the line. Again, iffy, but he's averaging 31. And he got 2 steals to put on top of that, right? They losing 7. Go to Houston. Got Yao Ming, got Shane Battier, got Louis Scola. We got Ray Falston. We got Aaron Brooks. We got everybody. We got Kyle Lowry. Yeah, Kyle Lowry, 30 again. 6 assists, 7 rebounds, you know what I mean? 1.5 steals, a block and a half, all that good shit. He doing all that good shit. Shooting a 37 from 3, shooting a 45 from the field, all that. Lose again. Game 7. So now we still ain't gotten out. The year is 2005, guys, and we still ain't got out the first round. Houston, game 7, 2007. 40 minutes a game, shooting a 39% from the field, a 25 from 3, a 73 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 7 assists, 25 points a game. Another game 7 loss. His final season in Houston, 27 points, 7 assists, 8 rebounds. Excellent numbers, bro. Still in the half. He shot a 62% from the free throw line, a 20 from 3, and a 42 from the field. As further proof, he went to China. Look at the numbers he shot in China in 26 games. 25 points, 49% shooting, and 33% from the three, and 73% from the line in 2013. Dude, he not about his business in the playoffs like that. Now let's go look at Cobb's. Let's just look at his numbers up to '09 in the postseason from the year 2000 up to '09 in postseason. Let's talk about it now, okay? Because look at these games. He playing 7 games. T-Max playing 4 games, 7 games to include the whole postseason. Kobe in year 2000, this is 22 games. This is a 22 game playoff run. 21 points, 4 and 4. And he is also not shooting good free throws, 75%. That's a problem. 34% is strong from 3. 44% is from the field. See what I'm saying? 39 minutes a game. So, like, all right, cool. And that 2000s J. Cole wasn't that good. That 2000 championship, he was clutch, but he wasn't that good. Like, this is definitely not that good. But '01 and '02, oh yeah, shorty was steroids. 16 game playoff run again. So now we talking more than double the run again, right? 29 points, 6 assists, 7 boards, Joe. A steal and a half. 82% from the line, 32 from 3, and a 47 from the field. And again, strong numbers. We would like to see the 3 a little more steady. But again, it's a different era. You got to take that into consideration. And T-Mac, same thing. T-Mac, if it's there, he going to take it. If it's there, he can hit it. But he's not really a guy who can shoot threes in volume. Kobe can, though. Okay, but 32, he ain't really exhibited that like that. But 29, you know what I mean? 29, 6, and 7 will do. And the NBA championship will do. 2002, 19 games, man. 44 minutes a game. This is his first time playing 44 minutes, by the way. T-Mac started the playoffs playing 44 minutes, right? 44% from the field, 34 from 3. Again, I don't know what's up with him and T-Mac and free throw shooting in the postseason. They struggled. I don't know what the hell that was about. 4.5 boards, 4 assists, another steal and a half. 32 points. No, 26. Yeah, 26 in '02. Now in '03, obviously, I think they got put out the second in '03, and he averaged 32, 5 and 5. But look, you saw his numbers go up, but they also got booted out early. And then the following year, obviously they go to the NBA Finals, lose to the Pistons. This was the case. The year of the case, he averaged 24 and a half, 5 and a half, 4 assists, 81% from the field. I mean, free throw line, 24% from 3, which is putrid, 41% from the field goal range, which is putrid, right? So now let's go look at the 2 seasons that Kobe was in T Mac's world. 7 game playoff run. Kobe gets bounced out the first round in '06, obviously, with Mush Parker, Kwame Brown, and all those chumps. Shout out my dog Steve Blake, though. He averaged 28 points, a steal, 5 assists, and 6 rebounds, 77% from the line, 40% three-point shooting, um, almost like a 50%, a 49.7% from the field on 45 minutes. That's pretty ill, bro. You would like to see him get that game 7 win to kind of solidify his legacy as a leader and just a bona fide winner a little more. But the beautiful game of basketball, Slim, like it's monstrous. Suns wasn't no joke, and they wasn't no joke the following season when he had played them again in '07. He plays 43 minutes again in the first round of '07 playoffs, and he's averaging 33 points a game, Joe, but he got bounced in five. And he shot 46% from the field, at 35% from three, to 91 from the line. And this is where you're going to start seeing Kobe turn the corner. See, I think T-Mac I think I figured it out from just doing a comparison. He's thinking about it like in that time frame when he was doing his thing, right? They were very similar performance wise. But I also stated in that last episode that T Mac was a thoroughly overrated defender. And he does have some very gaudy defensive stats when I just went and did the comparison. You see how many steals and blocks he's racking up in those playoff series. But I won't say it's empty calorie stats, but it's essentially some of that is empty calorie stats because I'm telling y'all, a lot of those game 7s, he was getting cooked by guys who don't do nothing for real, and it's because dude was able to make those highlight defensive plays. Man, he was a highlight defenseman to me, in my personal estimation. Dude was not a sit in the chair. On ball or even a quality off ball defender, either on the wing or on the post. I think it was easier for him to be effective on defense on the post because of his length and his height. But um, yeah, anything that he couldn't do with his length and his height, bro, he wasn't doing. He wasn't sitting in no chair stopping nobody. He wasn't bumping shoulders, bumping elbows with nobody. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I ain't lying. I ain't lying. But dude he was electric, man. But like, I feel like if you going speak on somebody who had a 9 year run. Speaking with somebody who had an 8 year run, like on some Darren Williams type, you know what I mean? Like something like that. Don't Derrick Rose maybe, if you want. Don't talk about the guys who did this for 15 years, 16 years. Don't leave their name out of it because you ain't got nothing to be talking about with them. You ain't got nothing to be talking about with them. That's just real, bro. Like maybe between the seasons of the year 2000 and 2008, you may have a point. Like y'all were doing the same numbers. You don't have a point as far as the eyeball test. That's for damn sure. But you may have a point like we was doing the same numbers for real. Like you could have swapped us. We was doing the same numbers. Y'all was doing the same numbers. Y'all both wasn't hitting the damn free throws. Y'all was both iffy as I don't know where from three. And y'all was both dropping 30 though. Y'all was dropping 30, hitting that glass and doing some playmaking. That's 100. I will give you that. That's 100. But look at what your 30 was worth for your ball club, and look at what his 30 was worth. His 29 was worth for his ball club. Look at what you was able to do for your ball club in 7 games, and look what he was able to do for his ball club 22 games, 16 games, 19 games. Bro, you don't know nothing about that. You don't know nothing about a 12-game playoff run. It's levels, Holmes. It's levels. I like. My last thing again, y'all are all great, so it's cool if you want to say that, but you should have said that while Holmes was living. Don't be no sucker and try to make this point now. I mean, cuz I always respected you. You always said you was one of the toughest people we had to guard, bro. So y'all could have had this dialogue. Y'all could have exchanged, you know what I mean, opinions on this. Why cuz was living. There wasn't no reason for you to be scared. Now you being a sucker, bro. Don't be no sucker. Please, man. You already got your foot in your mouth, Joe. The people are already they done with you for the most part. But I'm saying though, bro, like just relax with all With all the what ifs, man. Relax with all the what ifs, bro.